we're back in West Saruta Baruta. So we went down and we can't go back up that way. And that spit us out pretty close to Windurst. Yeah, that fight back there, even back in the day when it was level 25 restricted, as long as you went in with enough people, like, I think we went in once with a group of 3 people, I think, and we were still able to come out on top. It was a little bit of a close call, but it all depends on your combination, skill level of the people involved. So before we head back to Bastok, we just have to go back to the consulate and report our success to Melik and see if they have anything else they need us to do before we head back and report our success back to home base. And then we'll have rank 3 and a whole bunch of other trusts open to our disposal. The Shadow Lord. Wait a moment. I'll need you to rush back to the Homeland. Here, you understand what you must do? Take this report to the President's office in Bastok. On your way. Please hurry to Bastok. I will go as fast as that telepoint crystal will take me. Straight to the metalworks. And I believe we have to talk to Naji. Wow, you've been to Sandoria and Windurst already? Yeah, bud, more than once. Let me escort you to the President's office. So how was it? Did the orcs in Galsbar or the Yagato and Gideus give you any trouble? Man, I envy you. I'm a Mithril Musketeer, but all they make me do is stand guard at that door. Captain Volker and Iron Eater get all the good missions, and Ayame always puts me down. I'm a Mithril Musketeer, the cream of the crop. Why do I have to do guard duty? It's just not fair. Then perhaps I should order you to sweep the Quadav from Palboro, single-handedly. Mr. President, go back to your post, Naji. That is an order. Report. What have you learned of Windurst and Sandoria? Details of my trip. Oh, did you have a pleasant trip then? Bah, do you mock me, adventurer? Tell me of the other nations now. Do you have anything else to report? Oh, well, I thought the details would include all that, but I guess I was mistaken. So they are still trapped in their foolish traditions. They are no better than the orcs they fight with. Anything else? Then it would be foolish to expect any help from those cowards in Windurst in fighting the beastmen. Anything else? The state of the kindred. You mean that someone is leading the beastmen hordes, then? Lucius, speak with Volker about this and come back when you have a plan to deal with the situation. And do not forget to watch the Quadav. I have spared you all the time I can. Lucius, stay and see what sense you can make of this, and do spare me all the trivial details when you report to me. Tell me more of what you have learned about the beastmen, please. I see. It does seem like there is someone controlling their movements, but who could be powerful enough to unite those unruly hordes? Good work. We will probably ask you to undertake another important mission in a few days. The President, despite his harsh words, values you highly and will expect you to do well, as do I. Oh yes! We got an adventurer's certificate. This certification is given to adventurers who have distinguished themselves in all 3 countries. Nice. Oh, and now that we're rank 3, before I forget, we are going to have some recruiting to do. We'll start with Ayame. I believe it's Ayame, Curilla, and Sandoria, and Nanaa Mihgo and Windurst. Although you have to do a quest for Nanaa Mihgo first. She's a thief, known as the Cat Burglar, very much out for herself, so... Oh, going into the wrong canonry again. It is a pleasure to... Oh, you have a Bastok Trust permit. I am assisting the Juno Institute of Magical Studies in gathering data. One of my duties, as a ranking member of the Mithril Musketeers, is to ensure we are ready for any eventuality. It is my firm belief that this new discovery may serve us well. It is my fervent hope that it will aid us in our struggles against the Beastmen Confederate. If not, perhaps it can at least be used to assist with some of our more menial tasks. If possible, I would like to enlist your aid in this endeavor. The very fact that you have chosen to visit me this day can only mean one thing. You wish to see whether you can call forth my alter ego. Let's give it a shot, if you're willing this time. Remember that this magic draws on the power of deeply personal bonds, bonds which can both steady the heart and set it to racing. So let me ask, what called you to participate in this grand experiment? You need not respond. I spoke for your benefit, not my own. Remember those feelings. Close your eyes. Concentrate. Think. This is exciting. I had faith in you, Mr. Pierso, and you truly shone brightly. A fitting conclusion, given all we have been through. Now you know what it is like to have a true bond with someone. There we go. Ayame is the advanced job known as Samurai, and she'll do tons of weapon skills. Samurais are very weapon skill based, so she's very good to skill chain with. So she'll be a lot of fun to have on the party. So now that we have Ayame on our team, I want to go chat with Iron Eater quick. I think we can recruit him too, but I'm not 100% sure. A document about this new trust initiative. What would the Juno Institute of Magical Studies want with me? On the surface, it does not seem particularly dangerous. Oh, what? Let's talk to him again. These doors lead to the President's office. Only those on special missions and high-ranking Bastokan adventurers may enter. I think you can recruit him later, but maybe not now. Oh well. So next up, we're going to go to Sandoria because we can get Curilla added to our team. I don't think there's a quest that you have to do beforehand, but we'll find out. Okay. Handy dandy teleports. Okay, Karelia should be inside of Chateau d'Origil. And since we have rank 3 now, we can come in and out of here as we please. Might get some snooty looks, being a foreigner and all. Okay, waiting for stuff to load. Okay, let's pop on wide scan here. That can be used to find NPCs as well too. And Karelia is just over this way. Temple Knight Quarters. There she is. What do you wish today? Oh, you have a Sandoria trust permit, I see. So you've succeeded in drawing forth trust magic, then. No, I cannot admit to being surprised. A man of your talents is capable of much in these dark times. Had we come prior to getting rank 3, she basically would have told us to piss off. Let me guess, you wish to see if you can summon my alter ego, do you not? Absolutely. Let's do it. Let's be teammates. Both Prince Trion and the Juno Institute of Magical Studies had the same words for me when this experiment began. Think of the glory, Curilla. Yet to be honest, I am quite unsure of myself. I fear my skills are yet inferior. What good can an alter ego be when the original remains weak? Try as I might, I cannot help but picture people pointing and laughing as I falter. A leader who cannot command respect is no better than a king with no country. And further, fame and personal gain are worldly pleasures which I do not need. You sound like a conflicted individual. You proffer that I should not think of glory but of helping others? You are correct, of course. Yet another sign that I have much to learn. Anyway, let us return to the subject of trust. I will consent to engaging in this ritual with you. Please close your eyes. Here we go. A grand success. Perhaps now I can repay my debt to you and the citizens of this great nation. May our paths cross again and our friendship deepen further. Who wants to fight?
There we go. I think we can get a quest from her, too. Yeah, I think so. You're an adventurer in good standing, are you not? I have a request for you if you've the time. I take requests. There's a spring atop Horle's Peak, from which the sweetest water flows. I want you to bring me some. I could have one of my knights bring it, but I'd like to keep this an outside job. Why? I have my reasons. Tell me, will you do it? When we get around to it. Then good luck. Use this to draw water from the spring atop Horle's Peak. Horle's Peak, if I remember, is through Galsba Outpost and the Yukot Grotto, which is really creepy cave rife with dangerous orcs. And then eventually you can go out to the peak, and it's kind of this nice little spring just up in the mountains. It's really pretty, actually. I also did a quick little look online. It looks like we can't get Iron Eater until we've gotten Volker as a trust. He's the leader of the Mithril Musketeers. We saw him around the time we were flagging the Dark Knight quest, I think. When he was talking to Were, that Galka that went on his journey of rebirth and everybody was sad about it. But I think we need to be a much higher rank before we can get him. So we'll cross that bridge later. So next up, there's a trust in Windhurst I'd like to get, but I think we have to do something for her first. Back in Windhurst. I'm thinking pretty quick here. Like, I know we just plowed through some story. I'm thinking that I want to do, as I mentioned earlier in this series, I know we already got the Dark Knight flag quest, and we will deal with that in time. But I think I'm gonna try to get Paladin unlocked. I really want that to kind of be our main job. We're gonna play other jobs as well too, but Paladin is one that I hold very close to my heart, so I really want to get that unlocked. There's a few quests we'll have to do to get that done, but yeah, that'll be good. I'm looking forward to doing that. It'll also involve us exploring a couple of other areas that I know we haven't been to yet, so that's always fun. And I'm in the wrong area. I think Nanaa Mihgo is actually further north. She's the cat burglar that I mentioned earlier. So she's involved in a couple of quests, but you can actually get her as a trust. I actually had her on a different character, and she's pretty awesome in combat. I don't remember her being very skill chain friendly, but some of her weapon skills were insane, the amount of damage that they could dole out. Nope, not here. We'll find her. We're narrowing down the search. There she is. Let's have a chat with her. I'm a trifle busy these days. Be a good boy and leave me be. Oh, what's this then? You've got a Windhurst trust permit. That must mean you're interested in trust. What, did you think we were ready to settle down and have a couple of kittens? I was gonna buy you a drink first. I don't have any feelings for you. Look at that face. So judgmental. It's like approaching that one girl in school that was like too cool for school. It's like, get away from me. Why are you talking to me? That happened to me more than I care to admit. So, who do you think you are? You want to crawl up to me, do you? Not really. Well, if you bring me a little something as a sign of your desire to be my friend, I might just consider the possibility. What, like a drink? Like wine? You strike me as more of a vodka kind of girl. Okay, so one thing that I have collected, there was a little gap between when I last recorded and now. So I haven't done any story stuff or anything, but I have done a little bit of farming off camera and some other things that I'll bring up later. But again, no story stuff, nothing too big there. So, if I remember correctly, I think she wants Yagudo necklaces. I can't remember if she takes them one at a time. No. 4 at a time? Oh, there we go. For you to bring me these implies my 2 followers out front let the cat out of the bag. Or I'm just very perceptive, intuitive, or I may have consulted the internet. Well, anyway, I'll accept these as a token of your esteem, and if you happen to buy any more of these, give them to me and I'll make it worth your while. Farewell now. I think handing these in also gets you closer to questing for a really good scroll for the ninja class. I'll give you some pocket money from my kitty. Okay. Alright, let's try talking to her again. Oh, what's this then? You've got a Winder's Trust permit? Yeah, yes, we established this already. You're interested in trust. Yes, we're friends now. The question is, am I willing to try this out with you? The whole idea makes my whiskers twitch. I bought your friendship fair and square. Do you realize how much pleading I had to do to get this scroll? The Juno Institute of Magical Studies is likely sick to death of my purring. And they complained the whole time. The more non-amigos, the more trouble the world will face. Oh, they're not wrong. I'll have you know, everything I've done has been perfectly justified under my own code of conduct. Spoken like a true criminal. That's why I'm pondering whether to try this with you. If it fails, my clawing and scratching will have been for nothing. I hate it when my efforts don't bear fruit. You want me to think thoughts of trust, friendship, and sisterly love? I've got no other choice but to try out this scroll. You'll stand there until I give in, won't you? Yeah, we got time. Let's get on with it then. Close your eyes and think only pleasant thoughts of me. 'Cause you're such a pleasant person. My favorite. Wow, this trust thing actually worked. I thought it was some kind of sick joke. Now for my fee. 100,000 gil will do nicely, don't you agree? I don't want you on my team that bad. Ha ha ha, gotcha. Those robed nincompoops at the Institute expressly forbid me from accepting any money for this. Next time though, it'll cost you. Why did I push so hard to try this anyway? Awesome, now we have Nanaa Mihgo. So I believe from our list of trusts that Nanaa Mihgo is the first, because we do have some that are kind of repeat jobs, like Paladin. In the beginning we had a team full of tanks. Nanaa Mihgo is our first thief character to join our ranks. So I think what we're gonna do now is I'd really like to go to my old farming spot. It's out in East Baruta. I'm sure any of you who have played know what I'm talking about, and might have been your old farming spot, but that place really is special to me, holds a special place in my heart. It's nostalgic. I've got many a memory just being out there farming, collecting items, killing mobs, and sometimes doing that on good days, bad days, sometimes just doing it when I needed to think about something, or I was stressing out about school, or whatever the case may be. So I definitely want to showcase that. And I figure once we've gotten Paladin unlocked and leveled up, which as you've seen won't take very long, we can jump back in and start continuing with the story, which would be mission 3-1. Also, I believe that we have to go meet Lion as well at one of the crags to continue Rhapsodies of vana'diel. So we've got quite a bit of content waiting for us. So that's exciting. I'm excited to tackle that with you folks.